statements like as if the x is terminal or $sign, and if x equals to a, then pop the x from the stat and advance the position, else say error. Else, if the two-dimensional will occur when the input symbol is non-terminal, then check in the two-dimensional that if x and a, then x tends to be y1 y2 yk, then pop the x from the stack and push the yk minus 1 to y1 into the stack and with y1 on the top. Output provides the x tends to y1 y2 to the yk, else print the error until the x is $. X is $, means the input symbol is empty. In this string we have seen that the input symbol ends with $, and the stack also with the $. If the both side the dollar comes, then we can say that the stack and the input symbol are empty. So in this diagram we need to get an idea of this predictive parsing program, that input and stack and parsing table are used to help to generate the output. In this example, consider the following grammar and input id plus id into id. Here is the table of this grammar. Now we need to generate this table. This table is very much important for your exam point of view. From this diagram we can say that E tends to T and E. So first on the stack, when the stack was empty, then we push the first element, which is $and E. The input symbols could be ID, I plus ID into IDS, and output is null. In this section, first we can say that here then E, then the input is full and table is generated, but the output is null. So moving on to the next step, here we can see E can be replaced by TE dash. So here we do so. E is replaced by TE dash, but in the stack we need to last element first and first element in the last. So we can write it like this, and the output we get E tends to TE dash. Then we will focus on T. Here T generates FT dash, so we'll first push the T dash, then the F1. Then we can see that the output is T tends to FT dash. Then moving on to the next section, E dash, T dash and F is replaced by ID, which was the last production. Then we can see that output is F equals to ID. Now in the input section we need to remove ID, and in the stack we need to pop the ID, because here is also an ID and here is also an ID, and ID is on the top here and ID is on the top here. So we will remove ID and ID from here, and then the stack will be E dash T dash plus ID into ID $. Output is nothing here. Then T dash is replaced by epsilon. Here T dash can be replaced by epsilon. Then we will E dash T plus. How it comes? It comes from this section. E dash tends to plus T E dash. So we replace this E dash to this production to this production. So now we will remove the plus sign, and then the function will be E dash T, then ID into ID $, and output is null. Then moving on to the next, the T will be replaced by T dash F, then F will be replaced by the ID, and then it will generate E dash T dash ID. Then both of sides the ID will be removed, and then the output then the input symbol will be into ID and $. Then T dash again replaced by the T dash F into, then into will be replaced and the functions of stack will be e dash t dash if, and the input will be id and dollar. Then if will transmit it to the id, then both of sides id are cancelled. Then the stack will be e dash t dash and input will be null with a dollar symbol. Then t dash will be removed with epsilon, and lastly e dash will be removed with epsilon. Then both of the stack and input contains dollar symbol and dollar symbol, which means those are empty, and the output shows the transaction functions. So those are the stack, input and output functions for those type of diagrams. So now I hopefully say that you have get the diagram and the table function of this instruction. So this diagram is very much important for your exam point of view. Please note that and practice it in your home for your exam preparation. Thank you for today.